Anybody in here that knows that it'll never
all the blood that gives me strength from day to day, it will never lose its power.
3 or 4 witnesses.
Oh, yes, sir, this morning. I needed this one this morning. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning. God bless you, Rickey Smiley. Thank you for this. Because it's good to know that the blood gives us strength.
Yes, sir.
From day to day. And since it gives us strength from day to day, that's exactly what we need from time to time, because life will hit you and hurt you. Your heart will be broken. And before you know it, you are wondering if you're going to make it. If you've ever found yourself disappointed, depressed, down, devastated, this song goes out to you, because the blood will never lose its power. Here's what it does. It gives you strength from day to day. I've discovered there is a vitamin that is time released. I like that, because when the vitamin is time released, it means that at just the right time, it releases into your system exactly what you need for that moment. It's called time released.
Yes,
and so
sir.
that's what I've discovered about the blood. It's time released. It never loses its power and gives you strength from day to day, no matter what your situation. Listen to the song. The song says it reaches from the highest mountain. That means when you find yourself in the high moments of life, when all is going well, the blood gives you strength to handle those high altitudes. The blood gives you strength in your high moments, your good moments, when everything is going well. The blood gives you strength to handle it, to keep on keeping on.
Yes, sir.
But then I love it. It flows to the lowest valley, because all of us have some valley moments. In the valley, our hearts are broken. In the valley, we don't know if we're going to make it. In the valley, we feel like quitting. In the valley, we experience sorrow and grief. But here it is, the blood, it flows to the lowest valley. That means in my down moments, the blood gives me strength. The blood, again, it's time released. It helps me when I'm in my high moments, but then here it is. It blesses me with strength and peace and hope and faith every time I'm in the valley. So even in the valley, the good news is the blood gives me strength. And before I know it, I have enough strength to get through one day, and then the next day, and then the next day. And before I know it, I've gotten through what I've been going through. And when I look back, all I can say is the blood gave me strength from day to day. The blood gave me time release strength in my high moments, but also in my valley moments. And so, Rick, this goes out to you. The blood will give you strength. Just recognize the blood will give you strength from day to day in your high moments, but also in your valley moments. It reaches from the highest mountain, flows to the lowest valley, and it will give you strength from day to day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor, man, Pastor Haynes, thank you so much for that word. I needed that this morning. The senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes. My YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes, and my main man is Rickey Smiley, and I'm praying for you, bro. Love you.
Yes, sir. I love you too, Pastor Haynes. Well, I'm going to turn this up about 30 more seconds, man.
I know that.
I'm coming back with that sponsor, but I just need 30 more seconds of this, man. Oh, man. If you're going through it right now, this one's for you. Here you go.
The truth of the matter, it would never lose.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
it's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by Toyota. That's right, when you get behind the wheel of a powerfully capable Toyota SUV, life-changing moments full of joy are always right around the corner. Toyota, let's go places. Got your front page right here. Eva, good morning. All right. I'm sorry. Maria. Hello. Hello. All right, you got it right. Well, we go. Problem? All right, let's go. We got sports. Let's go. All right. I got you. Go.
Already. Let's get it, man. Tokyo Olympics. It's going down. We're going to keep it moving, man. Hey, Canada knocked out the U.S. women's soccer team in the semifinals, man. So when you reach that knockout round, you win, you advance, you lose, you go home. Jamaica, they took the first, second, third, gold, silver, and the bronze in the 100-meter finals.
What?
Sha'Carri Richardson was expected to compete and to win the gold in 100 meters. So Jamaica won the gold, the silver, and the bronze. So you know what this means in the 4x100-meter relay.
Right.
We in trouble, dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We in trouble.
Really?
They may want to call Sha'Carri and say, hop on the next flight.
Yeah.
Come on, man. The three fastest women are all from Jamaica as of right now. We'll see. Anything can happen, man. Simone Biles, she will be competing in the balance beam individual finals. So good for Simone. We're going to get a chance to see her compete. We wish her the best and come on and bring that gold in that balance beam. Chris Paul declines a $44 million player option to return to play with the Phoenix Suns next year. He declined it.
What?
So he's going to be an unrestricted free agent. Now, in my opinion, I think he just wants to restructure the contract to possibly get one more other player in to help next year. He's going to re-sign with the Suns.
Right.
I think he will.
Got to.
If he doesn't, he's going to the Lakers to join LeBron.
He can't go nowhere and start all over.
He won't start all over. If he goes somewhere else, it'll be with the Lakers to join LeBron, which is his best friend.
Right, but
I think
you got Russell Westbrook out there. That'll be too much.
Not when
Remember the Lakers had all that powerhouse and didn't do nothing?
This is true, but when you chasing rings,
if they do that, it got to work, though.
When you chasing rings, yeah. So, but I think he's going to stay with the Suns. We'll stay, man. It is what it is. Gary with the team. What's up there?
Hold on, we're going to do the front page right here. We got Maria. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Here's a look at what's happening in news. The nearly $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure legislation was unveiled last night after being finalized in a rare weekend session. A final vote on the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act could be held in a matter of days. Dr. Anthony Fauci is warning that things are going to get worse amid the COVID-19 surge that's being driven by the Delta variant. In an ABC interview this week, Fauci said that more, quote, pain and suffering is coming. Meanwhile, Florida is now leading the nation in hospital cases for COVID. The state broke its own record on Sunday with over 10,200 people in hospitals. That's more than its previous record set last July before vaccines were available. Lastly, the nationwide eviction moratorium ended this weekend, opening the door for landlords to evict those who have fallen behind on rent. Democrats in the House have asked the Biden administration to extend the moratorium, but now it's up to state and local governments. I'm Maria Moore sitting in for Eva. Gary, what we got going on in the world of entertainment?
All right, Maria, y'all. In a recent appearance, y'all, on Kelly Ripa's talk show, Dwayne Wade, y'all, professed that LeBron James, y'all, is the cheapest guy that he knows, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, given, such a background and certainty of making big bucks, they're saying, y'all, that LeBron is expected, y'all, to be a carefree spender, which many people in his pay grade are, in fact, quite the spendthrift basketball players. Certainly, y'all fall on the flashy side, y'all. Now, a lot of people are saying, how could of dollars in the NBA salaries, y'all, himself. Now, Dwayne Wade revealed, y'all, that LeBron James doesn't use his phone internet connection. He only uses Wi-Fi. And he said that is very cheap and tight of this man. I'm learning something new about, so what's the difference between Wi-Fi and internet? I thought it was all the same thing. You use your phone or whatever, but I guess that internet connection and the Wi-Fi connection is totally different. So maybe,
when you got your Wi-Fi connection, which what everybody can sign on to and use pretty much free, but then every time you got a data package that comes with your phone service. And when you use your own data package that comes with your phone service, some services charge extra for that. That's all.
Oh, is that right there, Mr. T-Mobile?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Roxy. Thank you, Mr. Cricket. I don't blame this man here because Dwayne Wade got to spend all his money on Gabrielle and stuff. LeBron ain't got to spend all his money like that on Savannah. She knows how to budget things and keep money together. So congratulations to him. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Kentucky Bluegrass. On the high end, you say Kentucky Bluegrass, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Green. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show up next.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley in the Morning Show. It is time for the hot spot. Brett, good morning.
Morning, Ricky.
I'm sorry. This segment is being brought to you by Indeed. My bad. I was looking for it. My bad. With Indeed Instant Match, just sponsor a post and immediately receive a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Rolling Stone has named Beyonce's Formation the best music video of all times. In honor of MTV's 40th music anniversary, the magazine ranked the 100 greatest music videos of all time. The magazine said in under 5 minutes, Beyonce moves from a plantation-style house where the black denizens are the masters, not slaves, to the top of the sinking police car. And the magazine established that Beyonce's self-titled visual album established her as one of the greatest artists of all time. Her surprise release Formation video ensuing the album Lemonade marked her as one of the most important. Also, Childish Gambino's This Is America snagged number 4, and Michael Jackson's Billie Jean still placed at number 10 on the list, and Missy Elliott, The Rain, came in at number 14. So congratulations to all of those amazing artists as they keep doing their thing. All right, y'all, moving on. We got to send a big old congratulations to Monique. What's up, Monique? She just struck a deal to develop a range of unscripted projects from Endemol Shine North America. Monique will produce shows through Hicks Media, the production company that she set up with her husband and manager. The plan is to create and produce series to host and star in as well, and to produce for other performers. She said it's an honor for Hicks Media Inc. to be forming a partnership with such a creative force in the industry as Endemol Shine, and it is an exciting opportunity to have an ally with the fearlessness, integrity, and vision that it has. All right, congratulations, yes. Monique. Oh man, this story right here, I'm probably not going to do more of these stories at all, but there's a new book entitled Baby Girl, better known as Aaliyah, which is due out August 17th, and here they go with this mess. They alleging that she was drugged before the plane crash and all this other stuff. According to the Daily Beast, author Kathy Landley or whatever has claimed that a man named Kingsley Russell from the Abaco Islands, whose family ran a taxi and hospitality business, and he was 13 at the time. He says she was very worried about boarding the plane due to her crew's luggage being too heavy for the plane. He said that a member of Aaliyah's team gave her a pill and knocked her out, and she was taken aboard a flight while she was asleep. Okay, now look, we ain't gonna talk about Aaliyah. We ain't gonna say nothing negative about Aaliyah. That was baby girl. That was like my little sister and friend. This is what we not gonna do. So yeah, maybe so, maybe not. We take something to sleep all the time on the plane. It's not a big deal. That don't mean she was on drugs. So that is what we not gonna do right here from your girl Brad, or the Hot Spot, or the Rickey Smiley Show, because we love Aaliyah and we cherish her memory.
We do.
All right. My goodness, don't about leave this.
Well, people be always trying to find something, don't they?
Man, this is so long ago. Please stop.
Right.
You know, we finna tarnish her name whatsoever. And we gonna wrap up the Hot Spot on that note. And coming up next, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Time now, y'all, is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's about that time. Rock T's Joke of the Day.
Hip, hip.
All right. All right. Here we go.
All right, now.
All right, you ready?
You stay ready. You ain't never got to get ready, Pippin.
Here we go.
All right, Rock.
Here we go. All right, Joke of the Day. Joke of the Day. Joke of the Day.
Come on, man.
It's Monday. Do. Come on, Rock. We ready? Come on, Rock. Oh, man.
You ready? Stay ready, boy.
All right.
I
wasn't ready for that, but Mary J. Blige just ran in the room. All right, come on.
All right, here we go.
A skeleton walks into a bar.
Right.
It says, "Give me a beer and a mop."
What? A skeleton walks in a bar.
Walks into a bar. Say, "Give me a beer and a mop."
Okay, so when he drink the beer gonna hit the floor, so he's gonna need a mop. He's gonna need a mop to mop up the beer that he's drinking. So give me a beer Anima.
That's right.
Boo your ass. Coming up next, man, we got your wake-up calls. Get at your boy, 8669 Ricky, 8669 RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, Gary got the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky, this is a very sad story. When I got it, I almost cried. And I want the world to know to cry with this man. I don't know if y'all remember Alfonso Ribeiro. Y'all remember Alfonso? He played, y'all, Carlton on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Y'all remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Y'all, well, this is a very sad day, y'all. He is accusing the black community, y'all, of not supporting his interracial marriage. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air actor Alfonso Ribeiro is accusing the black community, y'all, of being unsupporting of his interracial marriage. He said, quote,
what do you want us to do?
Hold on, Ricky. He said, quote, I am in a mixed relationship. He said, and I get things and looks and comments constantly. He said, and I find it very interesting because you see a lot of things on social media where people say things and people have position and perspectives. He said, and it's not easy to make that choice. He said, because you're not at my home in any home. He said, I'm never to be white and I'm never going to be fully supported in the black house. So I am in my own little world with support from almost no one to be in love with someone that I've fallen in love with. He said, how does this make sense? He said, it doesn't. So my thing is, I mean, he is in Hollywood. One out of two black men marry a white woman. He got Tay Diggs, he got Twitch, the guy that's on Ellen's show, he got Cuba Gooding, he got Eddie Murphy, he got Michael Jordan, he got Terrence Howard, he got Omari Hardwick, he got Sidney Poitier, he got all these black men that got wives. Is there not a coalition to help this man out? And you know, and a lot of people saying too that he's probably upset because Will Smith didn't put him in that last movie, King Richard, and that's probably why he's feeling that Will may have done it to him because he married to a white wife, which he's been married to her for years. So what can y'all do? How can we help him? Because this is sad. We loved Carlton on Fresh Prince. Y'all have any ideas?
I haven't heard one person that knows or cares that he's married to a white
I didn't even know until
Not
just then.
one person that cares either way.
Well, yeah.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know what Gary said. What's the problem?
He said y'all not supporting Brad. Y'all black people.
Supporting him how?
I mean, just
they're
smile
not letting
at
him come to the family reunion. They're not letting him come to the Essence. What, he can't bring his wife to the Essence Festival? What happened?
Something. I don't know, but he said black people are not supporting him, and we need to support him more because he is married to this white woman, and she's a queen in his eyes.
Why does that matter?
They couldn't get a table at Red Lobster. What happened?
Something.
Maybe he wanted to break dance or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but let's just pray for Alfonso because we need to support this man and his white woman. I gave him a list of people that's right there in his neighborhood in Hollywood. He could call them, and I'm sure more than happy they could support him, y'all. So let's just try to support him.
He got to man up. He got to man up and do what he need to do and go where he need to go. You can't care. That's your wife. Run the town with it. Do what you got to do. Show her off. Be proud. I'm confused.
I am too, but
when they don't be proud of him, they got him. They got him, and she done had them puppies.
Now she look like Roseanne.
She done had them puppies, and she don't look the same no more. So now you ain't cuffing her like you used to. You know, she walking up in the movie theater. He walking about 6 feet behind her, looking in his cell phone. He don't care. He don't like her no more.
She was cute when she was a cheerleader, honey, but now it's too late, Carlton. So, anyway, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Let's continue to pray, y'all, for Nelly and Miss Jackson. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but they are split up, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that hip-hop superstar Nelly, and his longtime girlfriend Chantel Jackson have called it split. They're saying it was Chantel herself, y'all, that ended all doubt about the end of their relationship, y'all. And that's the sad thing. They said the 37-year-old actress, she broke the news on Saturday in the comment section of her latest Instagram post. And after one user asked if the couple was still together. She confirmed the two had separated, y'all. So she been with him all those years, honey, and what have you. And I guess
time.
A long time, and I guess she finally got tired of being played with, because, you know, y'all men, honey, play with these women for 20, 30 years and then marry them after you can't do nothing else.
Don't
so,
do
honey,
that, Gary.
well, hey, tell the truth, not tell the shame.
No, we don't know what happened, Gary. Don't do that.
Well,
please.
she been with him long enough. She tired of being played with. She want a husband, honey, not a boyfriend, allegedly. So, honey, that's probably why she just.
Well, did she have any children for him?
No, I don't think she had no children for him.
Not for him.
No, what Gary said.
With him, not for
Well, she ain't had nothing for him. That's right, damn. Y'all know what I mean. She ain't had nothing. I don't think she had anything for him. Did she have anything for him? I doubt she did, though.
No, I don't think they got no kids.
You know, but she get tired of being a damn girlfriend for 30 damn years. Hell,
But Gary finally said something right. They do be looking for that ring.
Yeah, looking for the ring and for a husband. Hell, even though you're going to cheat afterwards, but still, just go ahead and give me the ring.
That's true, too.
We don't know that's what happened, Gary. Come on now.
Brad.
And he was talking about marriage. He was talking about marriage when he was on Dancing with the Stars.
It might not be him, Gary. You blame him for everything. It might be her, too. It might be both of them. It might be irreconcilable differences or whatever they call it.
He was talking about marriage. Let's do the marriage. Have you been talking long, doggone? How long I got to be with you before you marry me? Hell, I've been with you long enough. Let's get this together, honey. We can get married.
Everybody don't have the same time frame as you or mind frame, Gary.
Yeah, well, my thing is, honey, if we date, honey, for damn 2 weeks, honey, let's go ahead on and get married.
2 weeks?
You're damn right.
You don't even know that. Oh, that's crazy.
No, Ricky,
that's the problem.
No, that's not crazy. Rick, think about it. Look at people been together for 50 damn years and they still get divorced. That means they didn't know each other. So, girl, let's do 2 marriages and do on-the-job training. If it don't work, then divorce.
Well, our great-grandparents didn't have Facebook. They wouldn't get no inboxes.
Nah.
Maybe somebody stick something in the mailbox every now and then, but wasn't no inboxes.
So I don't believe in all that going together all those doggone years, honey, wearing and tearing my damn body, then you leave.
Wearing and tearing your body, you getting killed like and getting dealt with like that. Them be the ones that usually get married, the ones that getting dealt with like that. Talking about wearing and tearing up your body.
That's like use me and abuse me. And what Betty Wright said in that
just
song,
feel like he going to the bathroom on me. I just lay there. I just look at that picture and look at Sugar Baby. Maybe what he do to me, he do to her. And she like it. I just lay there and feel like he going to the bathroom on me.
the color today. I didn't go to my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is Kentucky Bluegrass. On the high end, on the low, just say beautiful green. Oh, that's your color for today. Yeah.
Well, Maria, she tied hers down. She wasn't playing with us.
I'm just happy that Gary held back his tears because he'd be real sad for these celebrities. So, I appreciate you, Gary.
You're welcome, darling.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, the morning show, 24 after the hour, y'all. Time for the wake-up calls. Let's go!
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Dwayne calling from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'd like to give a wake-up call to Benjamin and LaWanda Hayes. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Gloria from Starkville, Mississippi, the SIP. Wake up, CDC. Get on your job and let's get a cure for this damn COVID. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
LT, got this man with the cell phone, baby. Really, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Nita from Deltona, Florida. I'm here to wake up my cousin Tyler in Providence, Rhode Island. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I want to wake up my girl Kendria and my daughter Brooklyn. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Love y'all.
Hi, this is Larry McKenna calling from Union, South Carolina. Somebody call and wake Janie up. Janie, you up? Yeah.
Wake up.
Let's go.
Wake up.
Let's go.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
When you at Dallas.
Wake up.
In Chicago.
Wake up.
ATL.
Wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brett.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all.
It's Bernice Jenkins.
Good morning, just another day that the Lord has kept me.
Hold it, Miss Jenkins.
Janie.
Yeah.
You hear that note?
Yeah.
Oh, I still got it. That's from no smoking and no drinking.
Yeah.
Everybody that can't hold a note like that, they smoke and drink too much.
Uh-huh.
You hit that, man. You can hold it. And that's how they gonna test you when you get to heaven, to see if you've been smoking and drinking. They're gonna say, hold it, you gotta say, man. And if you start coughing, you're going to hell. Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
We need all prayer warriors to lift up the name of Brother Henry Henderson. You know him, Janie?
Yeah.
Who is back at church today after having both of his ankles amputated due to gout.
Oh.
But God is good, and Henry is walking without crutches.
Yes.
But he can only wear high-top Air Force Ones and Timberland boots from now on. It's Men's Day.
Yes, sir.
It's Men's Day.
Yeah.
It's Men's Day.
Yeah.
All day next Sunday, but the women's stud choir will be singing, featuring the Tenors with Tape Down Tatas Quartet. All members that love God and monster trucks, Levi's jeans, and volleyball. Y'all do not want to miss it. I can't wait when they get in that great in the morning, fairly well, fairly well. No man can hinder the. Can I handle homegoing service for Deacon George Pinkston Sr. will be on Friday. You know he died, Janie.
Yeah.
He was 97 in 30 years. From 1985 to 2015, he had lived in Africa and had survived malaria that he picked up in Morocco. In Morocco, typhoid. What is that?
It's the typhoid that he picked up.
He picked that up in Tunisia.
All right.
And swine flu, he picked that up in Somalia. And Ebola, he picked that up in Egypt. And mad cow disease, he picked that up in Malawi. But that ain't what killed him. What killed him was he was a street prostitute that he had picked up in South Dallas. That's what.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
All right, Black Tony, where you at?
Hey, I'm be there, son. Don't be late though, son. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't be late.
Okay, but at least you kind of. That's good news.
Yeah, I be there. Give me about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I'll be there. Look, son.
Yeah.
But I done came up, but I hope you got some money on you this time, but I always be coming up on these lit. You don't know if you talking about you mean I don't be having no money. I hope you got some money on you this time, you Roxy. What's your girl's name? I talked to her yesterday, Maria, the girl do the new. I talked to her yesterday. She got a whole bunch of kids. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of kids, Roxy. You got a whole bunch of kids.
Maria, you talked to Black Tony yesterday?
I did. I had told you I got a lick for you. You need you and your, you know what I'm saying? You need to come with some money. Cause look, shawty, we hit a lick yesterday, boy.
Oh, what you hit?
We caught a lick yesterday, boy. I don't know if I say this on the radio, but we caught a lick yesterday. But Golden Corral, shawty, we hit that truck when they were loading up, but we hit that truck.
Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all hit a Golden Corral truck?
Yeah, shot. We got all that, boy. We got all that food, boy. I know y'all all got deep freeze.
What you got, Black Tony?
But we got this fried shrimp with the bread and fried shrimp. We got the bone-in turkey, some sirloin steak, the Bourbon Street chicken, the pot roast, fried chicken, fried fish, baked fish, pork chop, pot pie with chicken noodle dumpling. We got a piece of meatloaf. We got sides too, boy. We got sides and everything, boy.
What kind of sides you got, Black Tony?
We got the stuffing. We got the macaroni and cheese. We got the fried ravioli. We got summer apples. You know the summer apples be good as hell.
Yeah.
That Mexican rice, boy, the cabbage and Brussels sprout, green bean, mashed potato, gravy, cabbage, broccoli, carrot, refried bean, boy. We got the yeast roll, boy. I got about 6,000 of them yeast rolls.
Do you have to bake them or they already baked?
Nah, they already cooked. All you gotta do is heat them things up, boy. Put them in a little thing, boy. We got a salad bar and everything, boy. We got fresh vegetables, a salad bar, fresh fruit.
Y'all got dessert?
Yeah, what about them desserts? You got that chocolate fondue?
We got a cheese, boy. We got all the dessert. We got a chocolate fondue. We got the ice cream. We got the ice cream, the chocolate fondue. We got the ice cream, boy. We got all the little ice cream and the cone. We got the cones and the cups.
Y'all hit up a Golden Corral truck, Maria. You need to holler at Black Tony. You got.
I didn't hear him say quinoa, kale. I mean, that's what I'm looking for in the menu.
We got everything in that Golden Corral. We ain't got all that stuff what you eat with the healthy folks eat. We got the we got the good food. The good food for folks who want.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the top of the hour. Y'all, the segment's being brought to you by.
Hey, this is Gary with the T here to tell you about the Natural Nut Company. Do you know nuts are America's favorite snack? The Natural Nut Company delivers fresh, delicious nuts right to your doorstep. Always fresh, never frozen. Natural nuts are a healthy option any time of day. Why bite into a sugar-filled chocolate bar when you could nibble on delicious, healthy nuts instead? Known best for our delicious peanuts, either dry roasted, sweet honey, or our favorite lightly salted. Grab some of our delicious nuts today. Order now at www.naturalnut.com. The Natural Nut Company, we've got nuts.
We got the tea and the Collier today coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. You're so happy. You're so happy.
Lord Jesus. Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the Collier of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. LeBron James, basketball great LeBron James, y'all, may be going to jail, y'all, for assault charges. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that LeBron James accused of pushing a fan, y'all, at Usher's concert the other night. Now, they're saying, y'all, that there's a video showing that a fan is seen, y'all, walking towards LeBron, who appears to be exiting the building. Now, they're saying, y'all, LeBron then put his arms out and appeared to push the fan back, y'all, almost knocking the poor guy down. I saw the video. He's a European guy, and a black man don't push a white child down like that. Now, they're saying, y'all, that somebody said this was ugly what LeBron did. He did not have to put his hands on that fan. It was not wrong of the fan to run up to LeBron.
No. Here's what we're doing wrong. Yeah. You're not a fan if you invade somebody's space. What makes you a fan? Jumping in somebody's face, grabbing on people, touching people without permission, and getting in people's personal space, that makes you not a fan, because your real fans don't do that.
He came at him from his blind side. LeBron didn't really see him coming. The dude just came out of nowhere trying to hug him or something. I would have pushed him too. He lucky he knocked him down. Yeah, you can't just run up on somebody from their blind side and he don't see you coming. He didn't know who that was or what intention they had.
He had his bodyguards all around him.
Okay, but the guy still just kind of came in out of nowhere. LeBron's very tall.
Yeah, exactly. He was very tall, and this poor little white boy was a short guy. He was coming up to LeBron, I guess, to try to speak to him or whatever, and LeBron pushed him, and a lot of people saying LeBron could have waited. Usher was singing LeBron's favorite song, so he was trying to rush backstage to hear it, and then he gonna push that doggone child out the way. That wasn't
no child. It was a grown man, and he gonna learn today not to run up on nobody.
I feel so bad for Maria. You said something, baby?
No, I was just saying it's a pandemic. You know, give me my 6 feet. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
thank
it's
you.
on top of, invading someone's space. It's already people are touchy about that. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he need to be an example.
But don't y'all celebrities have people around y'all where nobody could reach y'all when you're going into a business? LeBron should have had more security, Brad.
I don't think LeBron needs security. I mean, he big enough to hold down his own, and I mean, don't run up in somebody's space. Like Maria, right? It is COVID out here. Don't run up on me. Don't hug me. Don't shake my hand. I might give you an elbow, but ain't nobody even shaking hands these days. So don't do that. That's disrespectful and that's wrong.
Well, guess what?
I just want people to put that fan word into context. I'm sick of that because people love to use "but I'm a fan" after you do something disrespectful or whatever because your real fans don't do certain things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We love that fan word. Somebody do something to make you mad, you cuss them out, and then they say, "But I'm a fan."
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Trying to make you feel bad.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope and pray, honey, that LeBron just write him a check and let him fade to black, honey.
Is he suing him? Why he need to write him a check?
Brad, if somebody touched you unwarningly, that's assault.
If you run up in my face with this COVID out here and you breathe on me, that's assault.
There you go.
Well, let's see how they hold up because LeBron write that boy a check and let it be done, honey.
No,
he's one of the first black billionaire basketball players. If that's the case, he gonna start something. Everybody
gonna run up on him and want a check. No, that's not fair.
Well, we're going to see, honey. We're going to follow that story and see how that turn out. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, the baby, y'all, Lord. Let's pray. Oh, let's continue to pray for the baby. They're saying, y'all, that he has been dropped, honey, from the Lollapalooza lineup following his homophobic rant last month. They're saying Lollapalooza. Is it Lollapalooza?
Lollapalooza.
Oh.
Lollapalooza.
You better remix that name, boy.
You left out a few
oh
syllables,
my gosh.
It's Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza, y'all, was found on diversity, exclusivity, respect, and love. They say with that in mind, the baby will no longer be performing at the Grant Park, honey. They're saying Young Thug will now perform at 9 o'clock at the Bud Light Seltzer stage, and G Herbo will perform at 4 o'clock. So they say, honey, the baby will not be performing, y'all. So it's sad. That's one thing. When you say something out of context at the wrong time, baby, these girls gonna get you. And, honey, he will be got, honey. They are not letting him perform. Is that a big-time concert, with big money at the Lollapalooza?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, if you look it up, it's packed to the back. It is completely full. It's thousands and thousands of people.
Really?
In every city, yes. It's big. It has a huge lineup of top artists right now, too.
Really? Oh, well, good then. Well, let's feel bad then for the baby. Yeah, maybe next year he could perform at the Lollapalooza. All right, my final story, y'all. Kim Kardashian.
Come back on stage with a bag over my head. Give it up for the toddler. Ladies and gentlemen, the toddler.
Somebody needs to name them. We ain't heard that name yet. We done heard enough of the doggone babies, honey.
It's
so
coming.
Now we need to talk.
Coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Sure it's coming. Yeah.
All right, honey. Good for them. All right, y'all. They say Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, y'all may be getting a divorce, but they're saying y'all their couple have made a pact, honey, to remain supportive of each other. They say Kim and Kanye have made a pact to support each other. They realize that the importance of their union and get together, honey, that they are where they are financially because of their union, and neither of them are willing to give that up. Did y'all hear what I just said? More Africans in America need to do that. This man is not, honey. They like, girl, look, we got too much money at stake, honey. We might not like each other, honey. We ain't staying together, but we gonna stay together for this money. Leroy and Keisha just break up, honey, take all the damn money, and one broke another and everything. But you see what Kim and Kanye doing? They working that out, honey. They keeping that doggone money together, divorce or not.
They have kids too together, Gary. So
yeah, and they have
for the sake of their kids, they gonna do what they
so
can.
So does Leroy and Keisha.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, they got 5 kids each. Hell, they got a damn slew of kids, and they still throw little Nookie and little Boo Boo out, honey. They don't care about
little Boo Boo.
Yeah. So, honey, that's a smart thing that they're doing, and they're going to we're going to keep this money right here in this household, honey. And all these other people who breaking up and fighting over money, we ain't about to do it. Poor Dr. Dre and his wife, hell, she can't get a quarter from him because he want to take all the money. But you look what Kim and Kanye doing. They are divorced, but they say we're going to keep these billions in this household. That's smart, honey. You see that? Y'all need to learn that, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Kentucky Bluegrass. Y'all hear what I said, Brad? Kentucky Bluegrass. On the high end, you say that. On the low end, you say beautiful green, honey. That just really bothers me because, look, at these people could be this damn smart, and we can't get it together.
Oh, Lord.
Don't make no
Everybody's
sense.
case is different, Gary.
Everybody's case is different though. But Brad, honey, it's all about their coins, honey. We could hate each other from apart, but when it comes to our coins, baby, we gonna sit here and keep this. That's how they doing, honey. Kanye out there in that damn stadium every day looking like a fool, honey. But he keeping that money, and Kim came right on by there and smiled and picked up her money bag and went back home.
So did.
I mean, he keeping it, but he might be wasting it a little every day for $1 million now. That's throwing it away a little bit, but okay.
Yeah. And he having another listening point. As long as y'all pay $50 damn for a bag of popcorn, he gonna get it. He gonna get it. There you go.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. What's up? 15 minutes after the hour, y'all. After the hour, coming up, we got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier with some health stuff, man. With all this COVID going on, we're going to be talking to Dr. MJ Collier. If you have any questions, call us up 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, coming up, y'all. I got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier right here. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and it is Monday and time for your update on the coronavirus, and let me tell you, there are a lot of things going on. I'm so glad we have this opportunity to bring the information to the people. Ricky, after months of zero or few pediatric COVID cases, we are now seeing infants, children, and teens with COVID being tested positive, pouring back into the hospitals. The positivity rate amongst that group now is 18%, and that is the highest that it has been. Patients are ranging in ages from 2 weeks old, 2 weeks out of the womb and catching COVID, to 17 years, and that's where they stop the pediatric count, of course, because 18-year-olds are considered adults. So we're seeing this increasing, and that is a major concern with schools starting. Here in Atlanta, they'll be starting on Wednesday, but in other places around the country, they'll be starting over the next few weeks, and parents are concerned because there's such differences in the requirements of mask, no mask, the requirements for vaccinations, etc. So we are seeing major problems from that perspective. Now, we are seeing now over 700,000 vaccines have been given over the last 5 days per day. So the average dose has been 700,000. And so that's good. So people are listening. I think people are now, they are actually concerned about the Delta variant of the coronavirus, and they are trying to get vaccinated at a higher rate. So in an interview on Sunday, Dr. Fauci stated that the number of Americans who are already vaccinated is likely sufficient to prevent caseloads and hospitalizations on the scale seen by much of the country over the previous winter. He said, I don't think we're going to see lockdowns, but he thinks that we have enough percentage of people in the country vaccinated not to crush the outbreak, but to slow it down so that we won't have to go back on lockdowns. So again, the science is happening on a daily basis. We're trying to decide, but the infection rate has increased to 148% in the United States over the past few weeks. Hospitalizations are up 73%, and the surge of infections is largely attributed to the highly contagious Delta variant. So that's where we are with your coronavirus today, Ricky.
All right, let's go to the phones. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning. Hello.
Here in Chattanooga, I just wanted to know that with this variant, are we going to have to now, every time this variant mutates year by year, have to get shots repeatedly afterwards? That's just great.
That is a great question, and the question is no. At this point, the variants are not beyond the capabilities of the current vaccines. The current vaccines are over 99% effective with the current variant, and so the people that we are seeing hospitalized and dying, 99.9% of people that are hospitalized not vaccinated, and 99.6% of people that are dying not vaccinated. So this is a pandemic of the non-vaccinated, and at this time, there's no indication for booster shots, and at this time, there's no indication that there'll need to be additional shots, in the future because of changes and variants in the coronavirus.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My question is, if you took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, what you need to do next?
At this point, the Johnson & Johnson is a single dose. Again, the efficacy is less with across the board. With the original coronavirus vaccine, it was only 85%. It was some of the variants has been measured to be as low as 65% in some cases. So you have to make a decision. Is it possible now to get one of the other vaccines? That has not been recommended at this time, but it's something that's being looked at and considered, that if you got the one dose, do you get a different dose of a different vaccine, the 2-dose Moderna or the Pfizer? So as of now, it's not being recommended, but the science is happening in real time, and that may change.
All right, you're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
Hi, I just wanted to know, I was speaking to a nurse practitioner yesterday out of Houston, and she said that they're noticing in their hospital that people that have been fully vaccinated are getting this variant D more than anybody. And I just want to know if Dr. Collier, if that's true, if he's heard that. So far, my aunt, who's fully vaccinated, she's been hospitalized now with COVID. My son is going back to school. He's only 15. Of course, he's not vaccinated. I'm not vaccinated, but I don't want to be vaccinated, but I just want to know the variant D, is the vaccine working for them?
The vaccine is working, but remember, the vaccine is only 95% effective, so there are 5% outliers, and those numbers are bearing out in the statistics. The people that are having variant infections and testing positive and even being hospitalized all fall within that 5% of individuals, or actually it's less than that, less than 5% of the people that have been vaccinated. So the chances are that you would benefit greatly from being vaccinated. Now, your mother's been vaccinated, your son's been vaccinated. Why you haven't been vaccinated, again, it makes no common sense. So please get yourself vaccinated. Get all the friends that you have vaccinated. Tell everybody. You heard it on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Get your vaccination. Dr. Collier recommends it. Dr. Collier has had it, and I recommend that all of the listeners get the vaccine. It's our way of surviving this pandemic.
All right, Dr. Collier, go on and give us your disclaimer.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or crew. You can reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ. Go to my website, lipodrops.com, and find out how to boost your immune system. Take your vitamin D, 5,000 international units daily, your omega-3 fish oil, your vitamin C, 1,000 international units, and boost your immune system and help yourself get through this pandemic. Take care of that other 5%.
Hey, Dr. Collier, my blood work came back yet?
Yes, and we got some things to talk about. No, I'm just kidding. Call me back, please, offline. I don't want to talk about your on air.
I did a whole comprehensive exam.
Yes, you did, and that's what we said we were going to talk about this week. So let's make sure that we talk about that, including what that consists of.
Right? I'm straight.
Yes, sir. Yes,
all
sir.
Black
You'll live
people
a long and healthy life.
So I'm good, like for real, Dr. Collier, because I'm talking about this. I don't mind. Like, I'm good. My blood work, I'm good.
You are good, and most importantly, you are safe because you do those things. You take your supplements every day, and you proudly state that you take your omega-3 fish oil, your probiotics, your vitamin D, and those things will improve your life and give you great health. You're in good shape anyway. So fortunately, that continues. So you're good.
So I ain't have crabs. I ain't have crabs or VD or nothing, Dr. Collier. Did you check for that?
I didn't say all that.
Oh, no, you did. Hang him up. Get off the phone. Get him off. Yeah. Get him off. Click him off. No, sir. You're not finna ruin. I landed that shit all weekend. That nigga, every time we say
he got through twice.
Man, the nigga done got through twice. I said, Quickie, hey, man, why Rickey Smiley sound like he got a sinus infection? And then we did Quickies again, man. This nigga keep getting through. He keep getting through, man. That dude be killing me. So now every time I talk, I can hear that dude. Every time I talk on the arena commercial, that dude in my head, man.
I'm conscious now.
Yeah, now I'm sitting up here trying to, hey, bought you by, hey, I'm sitting up here trying to read the commercial. Hey, listen up. If you have low credit score, you already know that it could be keeping you from getting the things that you want, like credit card, new car. I can say, hey, man, shut your ass up, nigga. You sound like you got a sinus infection.
It worked. He got to you. It got in your head.
I said, when she calling up here, I hate that dude, man.
I guarantee he dialing right now.
Ken, why he gonna call?
Oh, he dialing
that
right
dude gonna
now.
Call.
Oh, the same dude?
No, the one that be talking about like
that boy gonna speed
down
dial right now.
One of the parents on Rocky's baseball team got a serious sinus infection. Like when he talk,
Rem Ag know it.
Oh, for real. Real life. Real version of that.
That boy didn't everybody. That's the funniest shit in Reverend Richard. Nothing was funny in Reverend Richard. You heard James Brown do Reverend Richard?
Oh, yeah.
God, boy, if he wasn't on Steve Harvey show, I would have him come on. I would have him doing them damn churches now instead of burning shit. That Reverend Richard act on the That one day, the night I crossed the queue, I was driving. We was driving back at 4 o'clock in the morning. We were driving through the night. I had my little shirt on and everything. That goddamn Reverend Richard Agnoy came on, and Tom Joyner was sitting here laughing. I mean, I was driving. I was on Mississippi listening to Tom Joyner morning show. Man, Tom was laughing so goddamn hard. Man, me and Willie had to literally pull over on the side of the road. And then they say, "Good morning, everybody." Everybody, good morning. And then he got quiet. He said, "All cockeyed members, please sit in the middle of the congregation."
Yeah, that's funny.
He said, "It throws off the pastor." Nigga, Tom Joyner was laughing. Tom was laughing harder than a bitch. Man, he never heard Tom. Tom was wheezing. That shit, that was the funniest moment on Tom Joyner morning show. And I couldn't even listen to the show because I always find a way to get off, to do a break, to time it so I can go in. I'm doing my show.
Right.
But I had to go in on Mondays when they do church announcement, Reverend Richard Agnoy by Jay, and I was obsessed with it. Jay sent me the book with the church announcements.
Oh, for real?
Oh man, me and Jay talking about, I would call Jay, I was obsessed with Jay. Like, Jonathan Brown's like my hero. That was one of my mentors, idols. As a matter of fact, like he's my hero's hero because Steve Harvey used to teach us about J. Anthony Brown. Like when we first started doing comedy, like we would go back to the room with Steve, like all the comedians that were doing open night. And we was all sit on the edge of the bed and Steve would stand up at the little desk and would talk to us about the proper way to do comedy and was helping us. This after a fucking show. You talking about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and we sitting there with a notepad. He said, "All right, y'all meet me over here." We go back and we would sit in the hotel room and he would just walk through. He said, "Listen, because comedian J. Anthony Brown is," I never knew who J. Anthony Brown was. I never saw J. Anthony Brown. But Steve Harvey used to always talk about J. Anthony Brown.
Wow.
So I had it in my head that he was like a godfather. And then I went to Zany's and I finally saw his picture on the wall. I said, "Oh shit, that's J. Anthony Brown. That's who Steve Harvey be talking about." And then when the Tom Joyner show came on Kiss in Birmingham, and I heard Tom Joyner, and then I heard J. Anthony Brown, I said, "That's him." And I started listening, and then my friend, the guy that drive me, Willie, became real good friends with Jay. And he was like, "Rick, Jay coming to town." So wherever Jay came to town, whatever Jay did, I came. And I would get in trouble on the morning show that I was on. I would call in sick when Tom Joyner would come to Birmingham to do a Sky show. Cause I just had I wanted to see Tavis Smiley, Tom, and J. Anthony Brown. That was my favorites. You know, and I was obsessed with Mr. Pre and Maury J. Cause I would see her on the Robert Townsend show. Man, so I said, look at that fucking look at that cast. Look at that shit. They had a billboard with all of them had on black. I thought that was the dopest shit I ever seen in my life. And I just always wanted to be like, and then when I got the first call to do anything with Tom Joyner, when that motherfucker said, somebody called me from Rickey and said, "Tom Joyner needs you to come to Dallas. They're going to be at the, J. Anthony Brown going to be at the Improv. They just want you." I wasn't finna ask nobody for no ticket in no hotel. I bought that motherfucker and came. I was dedicated and committed. What you need? I'm okay, I'm on the way, boom, flight. Checking it, I was staying at that Embassy Suites right there. Wow. Somebody would pick me up and take me to the Addison Improv. And that's how I got in with Tom. And then he started booking me on the cruises. And when out of all the performances, from my stand-up special on BET, from my all of my stuff that I did on HBO. But when I came to perform for Tom Joyner, I promised to God, I bought a whole motorized wheelchair on the cruise. I remember that shit? Mm-hmm. I had a motorized wheelchair.
You bought it?
I rented that shit in Miami. I rented me, cause I had one joke that I was gonna do with that wheelchair. My great grandmother was a praise dancer and I had them scars in that motorized wheelchair. I was riding on the cruise with that shit. I had my shit set on the side of the stage. Cause if Tom Joyner asked you to perform, you better do the best goddamn show you can do. Cause this is your chance right here. You better bring smoke to that bitch. That's right.
One shot.
I took it serious. So, and then I got in good and he started booking me on them damn Sky shows and stuff and started getting my name and stuff out there. I took it serious.
Wow.
I didn't care. It wasn't about no money. I didn't give a damn if they paid you. I was shocked that they paid me. But I didn't care what the money, I don't care. I just want to be a part of it. I didn't care. You had to pay me. I don't care. I'm coming. I got enough room to get a plane ticket in an Embassy Suite hotel. Where you need me to be? What time? Fuck my. Hey. If Tom Johnny call you, don't give a fuck. Whatever it is, cancel it. I'm coming. That's how serious I was.
Wow.
I'm gonna hit one of these liners before we go into the quickies.
That's real talk.
And what's crazy is the full circle.
I can't even believe. I got to share this one day. I'm gonna share this one day on the air. Have a conversation because people now think that they supposed to get paid for everything. Nobody willing to pay dues. Hey, all right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 15 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for Rickey's Quickies. Get at me 866-9-RICKY. Quickies. Quickies.
If you can't say then just don't say it at all.
Quickies.
Don't no man need to be pushing no bucket. He need to pull it.
Quickies. Quickies.
I got you, man.
Quickies.
I want to have brat baby.
Quickies.
If you can change your sex, you can change your goddamn time.
Quickies.
Who ate my sneaker bar?
Quickies.
Why do women with ugly feet wear sandals?
Quickies.
Without your mother, there's no other. Yeah.
Quickies.
Forrest Whitaker's baby picture look like Maya Angelou.
Quickies.
Black Tony, don't think I forgot about that $5 you owe me. I want my money. I'm coming for you, boy.
Quickies.
What draw should I wear today?
Quickies.
Right, I'll make you bow-legged, I swear.
Quickies.
Ricky, if you need to get your sinus medicine, I'll drive you.
Hey, man. Did I tell y'all not to let him call up here no more? I'm getting tired of y'all, man. Y'all gonna stop playing with me on this radio. Hey, y'all check that caller ID. Are we doing some the best damn Quickies ever? That dude said I want to have Brad baby. Yeah. Man, I love Rickey's Quickies, man. Y'all get at me, man. Hey, we still taking calls, man. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY. 15 before the top of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. He said, why not?
Let's keep him going, dog.
Oh, man, Brett. Maria.
Yes. Everywhere you go, if it's a party, they gonna play this song and everybody gonna dance from ages 6 to 69.
Maria, what you
I used to put my shoulders was all into it, boy. I used to shimmy all the way to the floor, Ricky.
Are you serious?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Brad and Maria, do y'all remember the video?
No, I don't.
They had a video, man. That was a popular video.
Listen, baby, my grandmama, honey, she would electric slide you under the table, honey. She put a little judge on it.
What?
Yes.
This was like the electric boogie version.
Song, yes.
This is the electric boogie version of the electric slide.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like there's like different versions of the electric slide.
And I wonder why all the little boys that was dancing so hard in the video when it came out. I wonder where they at now.
Prison.
Can't stand you.
They were so negative.
No. So negative.
All locked up.
Say what, Kay?
They all locked up.
For what, Special K?
Robbing.
For what crime?
Robbing, selling dope. Everything went downhill after the video. They thought the video was going to be their big break.
Right.
And then everything went downhill, man. They started doing dope and robbing folks and buying Dodge Chargers. And next thing you know, welcome to the ankle monitor world.
Hey, Kay, so they in prison. What's their story in prison? What they tell everybody?
Yeah, man, they tell everybody, hey, man, you know me and my brother, we was in that electric slide video. We had on the black and white pants and the black shirts, man. We was killing it. They keep them clips on to show them to the dudes in the prison because that's something to brag about.
So they put out somebody's cell phone to show everybody the video.
Yeah, that was them right there with the black and white pants on. They was killing it.
Yeah,
and they both doing life plus 25. Took out a security guard robbing one of them big box stores.
So Special K. So older women really love this song.
Oh yeah.
What kind of women?
Women named Bernadette, Allison, Rhonda, Genevieve, Geneva. Let's see. Patricia, they all love this song, and they all, they have that real nice Cadillac. They have them big pocketbooks. They always have some double mint or some juicy fruit gum in their pocketbook. They got a lot. They always have change and loose dollar bills. Go in my wallet and get some change out there. Go get you some ice cream. Them the aunties. Them right. The aunties.
And
they cook. And they cook. They always got meat in the sink thawing out. They shell their own peas. They clean their greens. Ain't no canned greens up in that house.
If they like
clean
this
their
song.
greens. And they love this
and
song.
what kind of car? Women that love this song. What kind of car they drive?
Oh, they gonna drive a nice Cadillac that they got from Mary Kay. They got a nice Cadillac.
A pink one.
Or they got a Buick. They might have that little Buick LaCrosse. They might have a LaCrosse. They don't really do foreign cars. They do American cars. Oldsmobile. Right. They have a nice Oldsmobile.
And do most of them have custody of their grandkids?
Oh yeah, they got their grandkids living with them because their mama might be on drugs, so she might just have a lot of problems. She got issues. She like bad men, and they don't like them kind of men around their grandchildren.
She like what now?
She like bad men. They always had that daughter that bring home the wrong type of dudes.
Right, so they get custody of the kids.
So they get custody of the kids.
And they play this every day.
Every day.
Do they help their kids with their homework?
They try not. They don't really help the kid with the homework because they too old. They don't remember how to do all that stuff. So the kids have to kind of figure it out on their own. Cousin and them come over and help them with the homework.
Say what?
They got a cousin who'll come over and help with the homework. But they good kids though.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So every time y'all hear this song, y'all got to think about all that. 8 minutes after the hour, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Playing.
Say what, Kay?
That song's still playing. That song is 42 minutes long.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, indeed, front page. It's 28 minutes after the top of the hour, brought to you by Indeed. With Indeed Instant Match, just sponsor a post and immediately receive a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed will match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Maria Moore, what's happening with the front page?
Good morning, Rock T. Here's a look at what's happening in news. The nation's top infectious disease doctor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, is warning that things are going to get worse amid the COVID-19 surge. Of course, the Delta variant of the virus is driving up hospital cases, although some fully vaccinated people are getting the Delta variant. CDC data shows 99.99% of those cases do not require hospital stays or result in death. Currently, it's the unvaccinated who are filling up hospitals. Infections from the Delta variant and a seasonal flu-like illness are also rising among kids. The White House is enlisting YouTube and TikTok personalities to persuade young people to get vaccinated. In other news, the nearly $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure legislation that was unveiled last night after being finalized in a rare weekend session. It was unveiled last night. A final vote on the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act could be held in a matter of days. Unfortunately, the nationwide eviction moratorium ended this weekend, opening the door for landlords to evict those who've fallen behind on rent. And lastly, dozens of lawmakers from more than 20 states are joining Texocrats in Washington today to push for a new federal voting rights legislation. Even country singer Willie Nelson showed up at the Texas State Capitol to perform his song, Vote 'Em Out, in support of voting rights. I'm Maria Moore at Maria Moore on Instagram, filling in for Eva, and that's what's happening in news. Rock T, what is the latest in sports?
Well, let's start off with the Tokyo Olympics, Maria, man. We got a total medal count update. USA has a total of 63 medals. China's in second place with 62. Russia, it has 48, but China does have more gold medals than everybody else. Canada knocked out the USA women's soccer team in the semifinal round, so they coming home a little bit early. Jamaica took first, second, and third place in the 100-meter finals. This was the race that Sha'Carri Richardson out of the U.S. was supposed to dominate and win gold. So I gotta say this though, our 4x100-meter women's relay team, we in trouble. Yeah,
we in trouble. We in trouble.
We in trouble. Come on, man.
You looking at silver?
Woo, man. Listen,
man,
I
looking
got
at plastic.
She said plastic. I got faith in our USA Women's Track Squad, but you may want to go ahead and call Sha'Carri to hop on that next flight.
Yeah, they might want to rethink that whole little suspension deal.
No.
Got a little good news, man, for Simone Biles. She's going to be competing in the balance beam finals, man. She just made that announcement, so that's going to be going down. Also, Chris Paul III declined the $44 million player option to play with the Phoenix Suns. He's going to test the free agent market. Kawhi Leonard, he declined his $36 million player option to test free agency. Now, that doesn't mean that both of these players are going to go sign with other teams. They could re-sign with their with the Clippers and the Suns, but they just want to test the market out. You never know. You never see. But I will say this. If CP3 does not re-sign with the Suns, he's going to play with the Lakers.
That's going to be another super team, though. I don't know. I just feel some kind of way about that.
I'm old school.
And I don't think it's going to work. If he does, I don't think it's going to work.
And when you're chasing a ring, they make it work. They figure it out. They ain't all about who can score the most points. It's like, man, we got to do whatever we got to do to win.
They make it work unless you're, a super team that don't work.
Yeah.
Because they don't always work.
They don't. But sometimes it does.
And it's less fun for fans to watch. You just got one team dominating, and I mean, I like basketball and everything. I just feel like when there's only a few teams that did a stack like that, it's just
You like old school,
right?
The old school way of thing. Instead of joining the champs,
I like more balance.
You go try to knock the champs off.
Even when KD went to the Warriors, when KD went to the Warriors, it still felt a little, at the end of it felt a little weird.
Yeah, it's like, hey man,
it felt a little weird.
Instead of joining the champs, go try to beat them the next year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it is what it is, man. Time to change.
They tired of trying. They feel like they carry it all on themselves.
Everybody wants that
They
ring.
want a ring, yeah.
On that note, Brad, you got the hot spot right now. Let's go get it, man.
I do.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So, Jungle Cruise, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt, has topped the box office with $34.2 million domestically, or $98.1 million counting Disney Plus Premier Global Dollar spent. Many blame the pandemic on the video-on-demand release for the weak numbers. Meanwhile, Black Widow's fourth weekend out earned the lowest ever for a Disney-released Marvel pick at $6.4 million. Also, y'all, Biz Markie's funeral is set for today. Yes, he will be laid to rest, and Reverend Al Sharpton will deliver the eulogy.
It's only been a week and a half, something like that.
Looks like it's been a month.
That's about right.
It's been a while, yeah. The private service will be held at the Patage or the Patchagute Theater for Performing Arts. LL Cool J, Fat Joe, Big Daddy Kane, and more will be in attendance. There'll be a private viewing for the family and close friends from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., followed by the funeral service from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. It will be an open casket funeral, and Biz Markie will be dressed in a custom Dapper Dan outfit. We lost Biz Markie on July 16th after a long battle with diabetes, y'all, and he was 57. So
shout out to Biz, man.
To a legend.
For sure.
Never forgotten and gone too soon. Last but not least, y'all, in other sad news, my goodness, Fetty Wap's 4-year-old daughter, Lauren Maxwell, has passed away.
Man, I heard about
Lauren's mom, Turquoise Miami, announced the news on Instagram by posting a picture of the little girl along with the caption, "This is my amazing, beautiful, funny, vibrant, loving, talented, smart, and hard-headed princess, mermaid, Aquarius." She continued, "If you see this post scrolling by with her, just say to yourself, I love you, Lauren, because they say that souls can feel your love. R.I.P." No word on how Lauren passed away.
Couldn't
Let me get
imagine,
this in right quick. Me either. 4 years old. Jesus.
Man, I could not imagine. It's a parent's worst nightmare. I got something happy for you. Bounce out, Brett. But go ahead.
Okay, well, Kanye has announced that he's hosting a second Donda listening event. It's at the Mercedes-Benz, where he's living again in Atlanta on Thursday, August 5th. Tickets go on sale at 10 p.m. today, and Donda is due out August 6th. Coming up, what you want to say?
Well, DeBrat, I meant to say it earlier in the show, man, but I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out to the Arlington Improv this weekend, man. I had a fantastic weekend performing at the Arlington Improv. So many people came out. So many people loved the morning show and wanted me to say, what's up to all of y'all. y'all, Brad, Gary, everybody. They really loved the show, and they really came out to show love. And I only had 2 weeks to promote it, and it was a really good turnout.
I heard you showed out, man.
Had a great
that's
time.
What's up.
It was
Congratulations
fantastic,
to you,
man. It was
Special K.
fantastic.
That's dope. All right, well, coming up next, y'all, we got Mark Morial, and we also got the praise mix down. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat. You can catch me on all my social media at Brad. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, man, we look forward to this commentary every Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all please help me welcome National Urban League President and CEO Mark Morial with the State of Black America. Mr. Mark, good morning.
Hey, Rickey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Man, we're so excited to have you this morning, man. And you kind of have a history lesson for us this morning, talking about civil rights leader and former president of the National Urban League, the late, great Whitney M. Young Jr.
Rickey, Saturday we celebrated the 100th anniversary of the birth of Whitney Moore Young. Whitney Young has high schools and streets and programs named after him all over America, notably a high school in Chicago where Michelle Obama graduated. Now, Whitney served as the National Urban League's president during the decade of the 60s, from 1961 to 1971, overseeing the expansion and scope of our organization more than at any time in our full century. As civil rights activism expanded, Whitney Young aligned the National Urban League with Dr. King and Roy Wilkins and John Lewis, and was one of the big six who pushed President Johnson and President Kennedy on the important issues of civil rights. He was a speaker at the 1963 March on Washington. He was there when the Civil Rights and Voting Rights Act was signed. He was part of the Selma activism in 1965. Vernon Jordan, the late, great Vernon Jordan.
Yes, sir.
He took the opportunity to pay tribute to Whitney just a little over a year ago, and he said Whitney was the original visionary for the National Urban League. He imagined what it would be and what it could become for black people in this country. He left us the vision. He left us an agency with a record of effectiveness, a vehicle with a blueprint for getting the job done. Whitney also, I think, Rickey, understood that as the civil rights bills were passed, that there had to be a focus on their implementation. He knocked on the doors of corporate America to say, hire black people. He knocked on the doors of government and said, hire black people. The Civil Rights Act has to be more than a set of words on a piece of paper. It's got to be lived and realized. As such, he was the original proponent of what is now called diversity, equity, and inclusion. There's a PBS documentary about Whitney Young. It's called The Power Broker. And as the successor to both Whitney Young and Vernon Jordan, I echo Vernon's words of tribute. It is an honor to be a soldier in Whitney's army, a warrior for a vision, and we must all keep fighting for it. So we pay tribute on the 100th birthday of the late, great civil rights leader, Whitney Moore Young Jr., a native of Kentucky who lived in Atlanta, came to New York, made a difference, and Whitney tragically lost his life in a drowning incident in Lagos, Nigeria in 1971. He went too early, too young, but his legacy continues to this day.
Oh, man, ladies.
And that is the state of black America for today.
Man, we really appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all help me give it up for the former New Orleans mayor and Louisiana state senator who is currently president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, thank you so much for joining us. And we always appreciate you taking the time to share your knowledge with us. I'm talking about people all over the country wait on this segment. Thank you, Mr. Mark.
Hey, thank you, Rickey. Thank you to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Appreciate being with you all.
Appreciate you. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming.